Hey everyone, this is a quick video to show you a new feature in BluMortgage. It's actually something we built kind of for the broader Zoho community, but I think it's something that can be used in BluMortgage, so I wanted to share it here. Really what the situation is, if you're doing submissions, you're communicating with lenders, but you're not going through your deal submission platform, maybe it's a private deal or commercial deal or whatever reason, and you're more manually maybe doing emails back and forth with the lender, they need to track, those submissions and those responses. This is what this feature is for. So again, this doesn't actually communicate with the lender for you. It's more just a tracking tool. So let's get right into it. If I'm looking at my pipeline here, I have my different columns. I'm just going to look at one that I'm saying is at underwriting in progress. So maybe this one here. Why not Jane Doe? Got a lot of tasks here. I'm behind on my tasks, but let's ignore those for now. Basically what this is that, so first of all, what we recommend in that situation, or maybe you have to manually send an email to your underwriters or whoever it is at the lender, maybe try doing it right from the deal. And the reason I say doing that here versus maybe your Gmail, your Outlook, or something like that is that if you do it from here, all those responses are going to be tracked right here against the deal. So you're not, especially you're doing multiple deals with the same lender or underwriter, let's say, you can keep it very clean to say, okay, this thread that I have for this deal is attached to this deal, and then if you do another deal, do the same thing, and then that thread stays there. You can use this to actually send out those emails. I even recommend some people using some templates to make it a little bit quicker. But once that gets sent out, the new feature, really what I'm getting at, is this here, the create and track submissions. And so what it does, it loads up and basically shows you all the lenders that you have, right? So this is actually pulling from my lenders module over here, and I have a bunch already loaded up. Maybe you do already, maybe not, and you can always add a new lender if you need to. So you can just click this button and put in some details about that lender. But if I have them all here, I can come in here and I can say, okay, well, I'm going to send this to, let's try and find some other financial institution, private lender one, and unknown lender, right? Not. So these are the three I'm actually sending to. I want to get a couple different bids for my lender because it seems like a tricky situation. So I can load that up, and so for starters, it kind of shows me those three places that I'm actually sending it to. But then when I can come in here is I can actually, and I'm going to adjust this quickly. So this is my settings area. What I'd like to track is the mortgage rate. So what they respond to me, the rate type, sure, and any notes, right? So let's do that. And so let's just say I've sent out those emails. Now private lender one has gotten back to me with kind of their information. So I can come in here and I can say, okay, well, this is, maybe 6, rate type is, well, fixed, let's just say, and then I can just say private lender, pretty strict on prepayments. I don't know, right? You can do whatever notes you'd like to do about that submission right there. And even if they've maybe given you some sort of submission or some sort of, commitment or some sort of document along with that, this is just a picture, but you can upload that there and you can hit save. And so you can see very quickly, okay, I got that 6% fixed rate with a private lender one, and I got some more information. Other financial institution, you can come in here, maybe, okay, they give me a much better rate. This is variable, so, discount to prime is whatever, right? And you can put that in. I don't have any attachments. Maybe I want to open this up, or maybe I'll actually open up the private lender. I can view that specific submission. I have a specific area for this specific submission, so I can see that file that I uploaded. I could upload more if I wanted to. I can see those details like the mortgage rate type notes. There's other things I could potentially put in here, or even just notes if you want to collaborate with your team, saying add, Homer, can you help, or something like that. Can you help, whatever, right? So you can start to actually collaborate on these individual submissions. And then finally, let's say you have a chance to review this with your client. We also recommend just doing a screen share, kind of saying, hey, this is what we're getting from each. They say, yeah, let's go with other financial institution. That seems to be the best rate. So you can finalize that selection. Before I do this, though, actually what I'm going to make sure is that in my field mappings, everything is kind of mapped properly. So mortgage rate is going to mortgage rate, but then the rate type on the submission goes to what on the mortgage. Well, I want to make sure that it's rate type as well. So I can do that. Now I'll save settings. And so now when I do this, come in here and finalize the selection, say, okay, I'm going to go with other financial institution. Why not? We'll confirm that. And then when I come onto my deal here, I'll refresh it. And when I come down to some of the rate stuff, you can see it exactly reflects that. It's a 4.8. That variable, the fact that the lender was other financial institution, you can see that was all updated very recently based on that update. So that's all kind of part of that process there. The last thing I'll leave you with is basically if I go into now my submissions module, there is a specific module for that. And it's kind of cool because I can, click on any one of these and see the details again. But what I really like about this module is I can start doing analytics, right? So I can start saying, hey, every deal that I send to other financial institution, they end up closing. or they end up getting selected, right? So I can see that very quickly and maybe start to draw some conclusions. That's about it. 5-minute video. Thanks for watching this. And if you do have any questions at all, just let me know. But yeah, thanks.